Hey everybody, it's Kathryn Diana again with Toothless Tarot, and I am at this beautiful church with this beautiful pond. I don't want to get anybody's car or anything in there or whatever. And between these cool, I wish there was a hammock here. That'd be bomb. And I don't live too far from here, but anyway, I have 10 minutes because I can't seem to do this live stuff. It's just not like, I'm old. I'm in my 40s and it's just not working. And I was looking at something I wrote. I write a lot, y'all. Wow, my southern roots coming out. Roll Tide. Anyway, this is one of my notebooks. So that's another notebook. That's another notebook. And you know, I do. I give messages, I guess. And I've always been an empath and intuitive and all that stuff or whatever. I'm really spiritual. Very spiritual. But I have, if you want to call it religion, because that's what humanity has decided to collectively call the energetic powers that be, the creator, the producer, the director, God, if you will, the universe, whatever. It is what it is. There is something. We can all agree to that. And we've chosen to call that God. And that's what I call God right there. You can't see it, but we can feel it. The pages turn. Look at that. That's kind of like what it is right now. Woo! Anyway. So, wow, this is going to be hard to do. That's my stuff. I just saw that butterfly. I literally just saw that butterfly. Oh, by the way, if you guys saw my last little episode or whatever, I, on Labor Day, was out taking pictures because I do some really cool, I think it's cool. In my opinion, it's cool photography, okay? And, like, I guess I was on private property. However, there were no signs posted, but I'm not going to argue, you know, pick and choose and all. And I was on a train track. There was a train and there was heck of cool graffiti. And so I was taking pictures of some of the graffiti and I'm going to turn it into the artist's art into just art and expose it or whatever if I can. Not like I can do anything about it, but you know, whatever, oceans, drops, and seas and all that. So, yeah. And this lady comes down walking and she's on the phone, probably with the police or maybe her manager, I don't know. And she's like, ma'am, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just a local person on Labor Day, laboring. Is that okay? No, it's not probably, right? I'll leave. I just parked in the parking lot, not hiding, not like trying to jump the non-moving train, non-operating on Labor Day where everybody is outside doing stuff in our little small town here in Hannibal, Missouri. So, Switzerland, you know, but no, it's not okay. Sorry, interrupted. Distractions all over. So, yeah, I was like, I'll leave, no problem, I'm so sorry, just, you know, and I showed her what I was doing because she wanted to know, like, if I was trying to expose some kind of conspiracy theory or, you know, tell the truth about something in America, which I would love to get to do. But freedom of speech and freedom of religion, you can't talk about them, or your video gets taken off the internet. Like, kind of like driving on parkways and parking on driveways. Life is full of chaos, contradictions, and choices. That's life. That's life. That's what old people say. Right now. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, so today I have 10 minutes and I wanted to do a reading for you guys because I do tarot and I'm at a church, so I don't know how they feel about it, but it's very spiritual. Like, it's very spiritual, and I like going to church sometimes. Like, it gives me the feelsies and the goosebumps, and I feel like, you know, the energies that we collectively call God are in goosebumps. I have a Bible in my purse with my license in it, matter of fact, and I have very many highlighted verses. Many. And I have my special feather that I've had forever. It's like really awesome. I love this feather. And I have my Nothing Without Intentions notebook. Anyway, do you guys want me to get to your stuff? Like, okay. Oh, remember the baby blue Chevy I kept talking about with the white stripe that was painted like, kind of like with house paint? I saw it. I met the person who drove it. Pretty cool dude. And then I met this excommunicated Amish guy. Really nice guy. Poor guy was married to a Jezebel. And this guy was so sweet. But anyway, and so many things made sense. But the train, I know I jump around, I have ADHD. I'm not on drugs. I've been clean and sober for a long time. I'm just crazy is out for debate still. But yeah, I've been crazy before. So right now I'm not. I'm very, very clear. Crystal clear. Not that kind of crystal. Crystal freaking clear. Trust me. So clear that I'm going to release something, a piece of information right now from my brother, little brother, Jesus. Now that sounds crazy. But we're all connected in this little www webs that we have woven, okay? Like since the beginning, we're all connected. We are all, if we are all born in his image, we are all part of God, our Father. So we are all brothers and sisters, right? That's a long story too. And gross, but whatever. So, my brother Jesus, right? We don't get along most of the time. I can read Hebrew. I was raised Catholic and Jewish. It's a problem sometimes. I was adopted. There's a whole problem there. But whatever. So, okay. He's pissed about the cross. There's crosses everywhere. This is going to be, I'm in so much trouble, right? No. Because my father, that we all have collectively chosen to call God, okay, my brother didn't want to die for everyone. At the last moment, he was like, "Bro, Dad, can I come down now? Cause I don't want to do it." If everyone, like with my daughter, and everyone for the rest of the world would just be forgiven and live forever and ever, and if whenever they wanted to go, they could go and just live happily ever after the end, I'd die, no problem. I'm sure a lot of you would. So why? I mean, sorry, bro, but like, anyway. He's a cool dude. He did a lot of good things, but a lot of people do. Jesus has come. Christ-like. It's a consciousness. It's a way of being and being kind and good and nice to people. It's empathy. It's going through horrible darkness to get to the light. It's being born again. It's reincarnation. Because I'll tell you what I wrote. This is what I was talking about in the very beginning. I always get back to everything I say, but now I'm going to run out of time. I have so much to tell you now. That paper cannot go away. Woo! I just did a flip and I'm 40 years old. With a bad back, knees, and hips. Okay. But I can still get it. Crap. Now I'm going to lose everything in my brain. Alright. Well, anyway. Let's talk about that cross real quick. Because I'm going to run out of time. Like, when your grandpa has cancer, God forbid, and you remember your grandpa strong and big and this man who can't be defeated, Superman, and then he's dying of cancer and he's withered away and he's skinny, and that's how you last remember him. Okay, well, Jesus was humiliated on the cross, and it's just like the Jews wearing a swastika. Remember, Jew, well, I'm not Jewish, I don't claim to be Jewish, but I can read Hebrew and whatever, Baruch Atah Adonai, all that stuff. Going to my little second cousin's bar mitzvah, so proud of you, little bro, this weekend in Chicago. But anyway, so quick, but crosses, if they are carried this way, like when he was carrying it, he'd be proud of that. So I'm inventing right now the sideways crosses. Wear them this way, wear them turned. That is pride. Wearing it this way is like he's kind of upset about it. Like he's grateful because they're beautiful and all, but like it's kind of like it makes him upset. That's how you remember him. So this video's over. I know this is going to be maybe a controversy, but it's real. Believe me. Facts. 111%. Shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. But remember, sideways crosses, y'all. Remember him strong, not decrepit and humiliated. Okay? Okay, next video I'll do your reading and tell you what I saw.